Yeah, you're moving fine with stuff, and if I stop attacking, you lead.
Yeah.
But you're not just forcing the lead the entire time.
I was still the next step. I'm trying to get closer and closer and closer.
Yeah,
It wasn't close enough.
I say just stop throwing offense a bit there.
Yeah.
And really think defense.
Yeah.
I do it a bit more in knife because we're already close anyway. But like, yeah, I really like being in range and just feeling it out a bit.
Yeah.
Like, no, I wouldn't usually fight like that. I'd always fight the long range first.
Yeah, this is that learning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm doing it to progress so I can get entries and definitive finishes on higher range. That's hard. Yeah. So I'm like we were discussing with the disarms before, it'll start to feel the same, like we're fighting with a knife or with the disarms. Yeah. The lean is what's really helping. Yeah. The lean and really getting like not just 45 degrees, but a full 90 degrees on a rotation. Yeah. That last 30, 45 degrees past like to get the 90 really makes the feet want to move.
It does. That's the hardest thing with the lean.
Yeah.
Like upright, you can do it.
Know, yeah, exactly.
As soon as you're leaning
there's a certain like balance between it. Like it's interesting.
So that's the hard one. Yeah. At least we know what we're doing wrong. I didn't think I was close enough.
No, I was thinking about something in my hand.
Right.
Yeah. Like as you attacked, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I gotta be careful my hand doesn't get hit, and switched my stance, but it meant my head was in the middle.
You're thinking.
Yeah. No, just my head wasn't moving because I was switching my feet.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna switch to here, but in the middle, I can't be like wobbling. Like, yeah, that was interesting.
I think that's what made me think, because your head didn't move for a second.
Yeah.
So that was the only reason.
But I literally thought, my hand might be in danger. We're kind of close because we're both right forward. So my literally as I switched, I should have stepped back and then shuffled in. I switched on the spot in range.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a, once again, a small thing, but if I just disconnect, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
As long as I didn't like disconnect here and then like step with that foot and like whatever.
Because the chance of a counter on that straight shot is big. Like even I was thinking, it's there, but this could be a hell of a trap.
So like, I could do either. I could do this and this, or I could move. And, I can do my arm or this, and usually down the middle, I'm ready for both. But you just timed it well.
I'll tell you what, I was bringing it back fast.
That's probably why it felt like you didn't think you were close enough, because usually I would step out, and that usually means that it wouldn't be close enough. But I didn't do the right footwork, so yeah, interesting. Okay. Even as you came in, the first 2-3 little shuffles, I was going, I'm not in the zone, I'm not like thinking, I was still thinking too much, and I just kind of went back going, stop thinking.
And I'm looking at your feet going out.
Yeah, that's it. I was thinking footwork when you nailed it.
Because you were doing...
Because it's nearly always footwork that's a mistake, but then the last two was head.
So you were doing a lot more footwork then than I was moving my head.
But when I realised that I wasn't zoned in on the first couple of movements when he came in, I just went, I needed to zigzag out. Get out for a sec, just so I could actually get the range and timing, because I just wasn't zoned in enough. Okay. So now I feel okay.
Because I was just doing...
So we got a bit of the hunch again. But
But
now we're feeling the range more than just going for attacks.
I've landed. That was close enough to block.
And I purposely made it look like I was going past. And then once it was here,
So I should have stuck with leaning
It's what I was saying before about like, if I'm here and your weapon's on one side, pretend to do like I'm here. As it goes past, as it goes past, moving to here. So I'm like,
I landed.
You were away from this side. And then you've gone back as this come, but then that was flared a little bit. And I was going to so the elbow was more in the middle. So I was saying about what Tom was doing. Whereas but in Tom, I was almost just going, as you did that, I was almost just going, getting that to work.
Yeah, it was just.
Wow, nice reflection. Nice, caught me swaying. No.
Oh.
So that's the next stage I'm trying to get to. That was good. Because yeah, he's catching me on a mistake there. So that was good pressure. Once again, Largo completely fine. Medium and Largo going in and out to mess with the range, fine. So I realized that at the end there, we're not landing. It was especially after we stayed in for about 5. And like when like dodge, you did one on me.
There was a couple of dodges.
You've like parried it, overguarded it. And we did like a couple of really like nice clean ones. But neither of us got hit. So then I was like, all right, I need to go into medium, not throw. When you disconnect, stay on. I need you to attack whilst I keep the range. But I did that well for the first 3. But then I swayed and stayed for 4 and 5. And like, because the first 2, I did like feet. I came here. And you like went.
Oh, it was all good.
You went backwards, and like you went backwards here because you've gone. Oh, you're like, oh, he's gonna whip it. And I've just gone. And I've watched you go. Oh, and like you look more uncomfortable, which is the whole point because then it triggers flinches and other stuff. So then you've gone for like another one. Here, it's gone back. I'm trying to not really attack. And I'm like seeing you go like fake or whatever. And I've gone like bang, and then my feet stopped. And you caught me swaying.
One of the lanes.
On this, you got me. I think it was like almost like a hook.
Yeah, it was one of the lanes.
Yeah, that was good. But once again, if I just kept my feet moving with it, it was the right idea. Or even disconnect and catch you stepping forward. So I'm like,
I'm totally going to that theory. Remember we said once you get so close, leaning back you're going to die. So just roll. So like I'll come in and I'll be leaning whatever, but once we get this close, because that first one you got me, I was leaning like
those first 2 or 3, I had the lean on, and you were going for stuff, and I was just rolling. But when you shuffled closer, it made my back come up. I've lost the lean, and now when you've done it, like I didn't roll enough. So I just needed to not sway, use my feet more. Which is interesting because it's almost the opposite problem that I had at the beginning. At the beginning I was thinking about feet and wasn't moving my head enough. There I'm moving my head enough, but my feet need to follow. I need to combine it a bit. Like the first 3-4 moves was right on my behalf, but then I made a mistake and you were there to capitalize again. Once again, you're not disconnecting. That's something that Tom is still doing, but he's disconnecting out. The last couple of weeks he's started to stay in like that as well.
That's what we do. 4, 5 and 6 is when
and it's on the sway, people are catching it, but it's really good. Like, and it's good because it'll get rid of me swaying there and I'll get my feet better as well. Then it means that people will start to see that on higher rates and be like, that was the opening finally. A lot of people going, there's just no idea, so I don't see it. You're like, it's there, it's just different and harder. It's just not easy, and you're usually in danger as you go forward. Everyone wants like what the Largo's like, where it's like you go for a move, and I'm not actually in danger, I'm out of range, and I can pick up something at the same time. And then as they get better at it, you do the same thing. And it's like, you go for those, but same thing, you know you're safe, you've got the right measurement going well. But that medium range, you're not safe. Like you are actually in danger the whole time. And again, that's why people go, oh, I don't want to fight there. Like, where's where's the safe, easy place? Like all the other syllabus, like the rest of the syllabus. And I'm like, oh, no, the next safe, easy place you go for a move is this spot here. Yeah. But I'm like, getting the gap between there, that's so hard.
Yeah,
but
you rush into that.
That can take longer than it takes to get a black belt in a martial art, just to get that like proper like entry, the timing. Because like you have to get past like 20, 30 Largo like counters and moves, be able to read it all in moment and know the right counter and not like flinch and open yourself. Yeah. So like if you can't get past that Largo, there's no point even trying to get the entries. Yeah. And I'm like, but some of our black belts have gotten there. And even like Hunter with his he's blue, but he's pretty much got that range. Even Thomas, he's blue as well. Actually, all the blues, Jason Thomas, like Hunter.
They're all capable.
Cade's good with his probation of black.
Just not to walk in on something.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice man, good.
Same thing. Like I messed up with the sway, but what I did was the right thing to progress. Unless you think you're at a higher level than the other person, in which case what we're doing where we're both in Largo getting deflections out here, you could just keep it there. And we'd win against most people just keeping it there, even if they're trained. But if you realise that all of a sudden they're like on par or they're above like Ray or someone, you're going, okay, now that's there, because that's what he'll do. Yeah. He'll realise and go, oh, we're both okay in Largo. How are you here? Yeah. And he won't just throw. Because like he wants to throw, he will throw from back to here. Yeah. He's just going for it. So he comes in, but he's just going, like, what are you going to do? And I hate that so much. And the worst thing is that if you don't do anything, he will just fall anyway. Well, he almost pauses like for like a beat. He almost comes, I'd be like, here, and go here, and you don't, and he'll go for it. Like, if you just float and move, then he'll fall over. Like,
at the moment, us moving when we're close is getting us to misstep. Yeah. And that's working.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I mean, if we're not throwing, we are just going to be looking at each other coming in.
It's what I was saying to Tom. I'm like,
another level.
You guys have, our game so far has been perfect defense, perfect measurement and timing. Wait for them to misstep and make a problem. Just wait for them to make a mistake. Yeah. And if we've done the right measurement, timing, and regard to right range, we'll be close enough to just almost slow motion just go bang, and we just win. Yeah. And like nearly everyone's got that down really well. Yeah. And so the hard part is when it's not that. So like that's it. Like that mid close range is feeling really nice, man.
Well, once again, you got to feel safe.
Yeah.
And then in your head the whole time's going right back.
That's it.
Because in your head.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Like the defense. Once again, defense is so much harder. Yeah. But like,
you've got to be able to do that offense.
Yeah.
To be comfortable.
Also, like once again, even as you're doing the defense, like if you're not thinking of the counter and you're only dodging and defending, they start chaining. And like you need to have something to push them back, to thread them back. So I'm like, if you do one attack at me, and this is here, you're going to try and fall off the line and move, and you're probably going to not do a second one straight away, or you're going to wait for me to do one and then try to return kind of thing. But if you just do a slash at me, and I go here, you're probably going to do another one. Because I'm going, oh no. It's
inviting.
That's it. But that point, and the fact that, I think even the fact that you're not leaning away, although the leaning away can be deceptive, like you do a slash at me, I go leaning away, based on those ones. But I find that when someone does a slash again, I lean away like this, it makes me want to go, oh, if I just do a shuffle and a backhand, they're stuck a bit. And I'm going, exactly.
It's a good bait.
Especially if I go that way a little bit. But that invites people forward, I find. Where you do a slash at me.
No, that makes me want to
that angle. Like when I'm past the middle, you're like, oh hell yeah, and you're forward. Even if I didn't have this, just the fact that you go to slash at me and I haven't even moved backwards, it looks like they look way too calm and ready. And you're going, why are you so ready? I don't want anything to do with that. Like, so I've realised that, and I've gone, I need to have that so I'm actually like able to cover the gap. But then I do that to make people. So I'm at the moment, I'm like finding people might fake. I'm going like this. I'm like, I'll keep this lead and see if I can do something. I am thinking get out if in case you come forward, and I do realise it can plant me a little bit because my lower back gets tight. But I've been doing that lately. And same for like if I realise I'm close to a wall, my foot hits it, I'm like, oh shit. So I'll be here. I'll go down, and then the other guys are backing off and going, he's entering, and I just casually walk out of the corner. I was going, I didn't even have to attack, I just kept my defense and lowered, and it made them realize my range is longer and gave me a bigger circle, and I was able to walk out of corners now. So I don't even have to do like a tackle coming out, because I was starting to do that, and Tom and Hunter were starting to realize I would put pressure in, but not actually cover the last gap. And when I did that, they were going like spike and then attacking me, or like spining, and like I could back up. So, but then the second I just went like this, I realized my foot's already on the wall. I actually have to lean in. So if I'm already here, as I'm coming in, they just go for a stab. And then once again, I'm doing like that kind of defense. But it made it way easier to get out. So I'm like, once again, like, if I'm going here, you're gonna come forward. So I'm like, even when I have no room, just that backs them off.
Yeah. Unless you want it.
That's it. Alright, go to katana.